Hello, hello. It's your girl, Sade and More Loves, and we are back for another live reaction. In this live reaction, you guys, we are going to watch Latrice Allen's live from Facebook. It's titled Let's Talk About This Lie Detector Test. She's saying that she fell out with someone, so she wants to expose the fact that she failed the lie detector test before old girl comes and tries to expose the fact that she failed it. So, all right. I mean, I guess this is honestly something Chrissy should have did, really. Chrissy knew that it was a police report made, so Chrissy should have came and told everybody what the police report said before it hit the streets and was exposed. But I guess y'all, we gonna hop right on into this little live. Child, I did a reaction to it. I gotta edit it and get it up, but let's just watch this real quick because it's some things that I don't agree with. Child, I just do not agree with, and y'all know. I'm gonna push play. We're gonna listen together.
Y'all that ain't heard or know that I took the lie detector test. I'm waiting for y'all to come on. I wish I could get the person that's laughing.
Good morning.
Baby, hey, listen, you one of them haters ready to say, oh no, what? No, baby. See, only I can keep it real.
Good morning, y'all. Good
So I'm
morning.
waiting
Good
for my
morning.
YouTubers. Come on, my queens. Hey, Berry man.
Y'all smack that like button on the way
How
in.
you doing, Queen? Hey, you can check it in from St. Louis, Missouri. What it do, Lord Harris? I'm doing all right, John.
You saw that, child. I was like,
How you
what?
doing, baby? Fly
Okay.
TV, what's good? I just seen you over there on Transline. Come through, sis. They coming on. So how I'm doing? I'm doing great today. I'm gonna tell y'all like this.
Okay,
Okay, now
tell
I took
us.
the lie detector test when me and we went to South Carolina. I went to the same man that did the lie detector test for me with KT. God bless the dead. Live the thing. So when I went and took it, he asked me questions like, "Have you ever touched your kids in their rectum?" And I had to say no, but I was lying because I touched all my children in their rectum as babies when they doodled or was constipated. I had to pull a Duke out their behind with my fingers. And my oldest son was one of them that I definitely did it to when he was a baby because I was a young mom. And I used to feed him oatmeal cereal. And he was constipated so much I used to stick my finger to get the Duke.
So I'm gonna pause it, y'all. If you didn't hear what she said that she went to take her lie detector test, right? She selected where she wanted to take the test. She selected the person who she wanted to get the test. She selected it. Her son selected his person. She selected her person. Everybody picked their own person. So there was no, oh, you sent me to somebody and they set me up and whoop, whoop, whoop. No, everybody selected their own person, right? So she went and took her lie detector test, y'all. She failed her lie detector test. When asked, did she put her finger where her child said she put her finger? She said no. The lie detector test determined that was a lie. Now, now, she's telling you guys that she failed it because she had to do that when he was a baby to get the boo boo out. My thing is, why you didn't say this before? I've been MIA running on. Oh, I'm sorry, Mysterious. I am sorry. I'm sorry, Mysterious. Oh my goodness. Okay, so um yeah. Try to get my little mind back right. I'm sorry, Mysterious. You going through that. Um she knew the lie detector test was coming. People been talking about this for a minute. Why didn't she ever say this before? Why are you just now explaining this when you failed the lie detector test? Somebody make it make sense to me. It's really disgusting. I mean, it is so disgusting. I can't wrap my mind around why a mother would do what she's accused of doing to her own child. I cannot, other than you being a demonic spirit. Like, other than her being a demonic spirit, being the devil herself, who would do something like that to their child, to anybody's child, their own child? Who would do something? Y'all, she's saying that she failed the lie detector test because she did it when he was a little itty bitty baby because he was constipated. Now, I'm gonna let her talk a little bit more and then I'm gonna stop and I'm gonna give the rest of my reaction because I absolutely do not agree with what she's saying, you guys. I've had 3 children. I have a niece and a nephew that I changed diapers, I dealt with them as newborns, all of that. 3 that I birthed myself, and I do not agree with what she is saying.
Up out of there. I didn't know, you know what I'm saying? And even with my twins, I did it. With Rennie, I did it. So when he asked me the question, he asked me have I ever, touched any of my kids in the rectum, and I'm like, in my mind as I'm doing the test, y'all, I'm thinking about the fact that I have touched them in the rectum. So I had said no. He asked me, have you ever touched your oldest son in the rectum or whatever on the test? And I was like, still thinking about, I touched him in the rectum to get Dookie out of it. So I'm like, no. But my mind thinking about me touching him in the rectum before. He asked me, have I ever lied in my life before? I said no. The test said I was telling the truth, that I never lied. The
Which is
test
a
said I
lie.
have touched my kids in the rectum. It said, yes, you have. I failed those parts. And then the test also said that it said, have you ever did anything spiteful to anybody? I
Y'all see how she's trying to jumble what she's saying? And she's trying to speak around the fact that she failed that question. We don't care that that test asked you, have you ever lied before? We know you didn't lie before. Everybody didn't lie before. So how the test say, yeah, you have never lied? Oh, I passed that part. But then when it said, did you ever touch the child? I failed that part. Oh, so you're trying to basically throw the entire test off, saying that the whole test is just messed up and it just don't work altogether, right? No, 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 ma'am. I don't think so. I'm gonna let her talk a little bit.
said no. I had to say, he gave all
Child,
these
this
answer
is
questions he asked me.
disgusting.
And I passed the ones that said, I've never lied before. And that I never did nothing spiteful to anyone. So he threw away the testing because he was like, the test was inconclusive. He said, I said, what he said that, he's like, I said, because I know I've lied before, because I've lied a lot of times. Y'all know I lied when I tried to get my way out of that situation with my baby daddy. So the man, this person, I had a person with me, and I told them, what I'm saying, about the test, and they was like, yeah, that was inconclusive. Oh, your mama done put her finger in it.
So we didn't watch Maury, Jerry Springer, all of them, and they don't throw away inconclusive tests. They literally say the test was inconclusive. They don't throw it away. Why would you throw it away? Why would he throw it away? That is your proof right there that the test was inconclusive. That's your proof that something was wrong with that test. Why did it get thrown away? Did it get thrown away because you actually failed the test? Because you did something spiteful to your very own son? Like, that's what I'm trying to understand. So she's saying, and she's trying to justify it, and it's a bunch of unfit, disgusting women in her chat that are agreeing with it, talking about that that's what you got to do when your baby is constipated. Like I said, I have birthed 3 children, 3 of them. None of them in this 2022, none of this pandemic stuff, child, no. We fed them babies oatmeal. We fed them babies grits. We fed the babies macaroni and cheese. My OG fed the babies beans and cornbread. All of that was being fed to these children, you guys. My oldest child would be 16 years old this year. So 15 years ago, we were feeding macaroni and cheese, noodles, mashed potatoes, macaroni, green beans, peas, oatmeal. Oatmeal is one of the first things you start putting in their bottle. We all did all of this. And I never had to do any of that from constipation. I went right to the store and purchased prune juice and grape juice and apple juice and whatever else you need to purchase to get the baby to go. So, I mean, She's seriously on here trying to justify and say that that's what she did to her son and that's why she failed the test, y'all. And then she say that she did it to all the kids. She has a lot of mental issues. I promise she has to have them. Like, it's so many people. Y'all know this is the second live I did on her. This is only the second live I've done on this woman. My first live got like 4,000 some odd, 5,000, 6,000 views. It is people coming in there going crazy. When I tell y'all they going fucking psycho in the comment section, they are losing their whole fucking batshit minds. Oh my goodness, you're coming for her. You need content. You need content that bad. Oh, you're coming for her. You coming for her. You raggedy. You coming for her. Oh, you can't eat without her. Bitch, that was my very first live I ever did on her. I had to direct people to my motherfucking catalog, my library. Bitch, check me out. You don't see her in my shit at all. So plus, please understand, I don't need content. But she is the devil. She is the devil, the Satan, the serpent, the like, oh my goodness, the five-headed snake herself. I don't even understand how all these women and mothers and grandmothers are supporting a woman whom is accused of doing something like that, SA, to her child. Her child passed his lie detector test. She went and took one and she failed it. She failed it. And don't nothing else need to be said. The fact that he came out and said it, and then he took the test and he passed the test, technically she didn't even really need to go take a test. Girl, you popped, you bust, you did it. Busted. But then she went and took a test, y'all, and she failed it. Child. She failed the test. And then the reasoning for failing the test is
Before, baby, we done got that dookie up out of that. Because a lot of mothers done it. We all have, if you ain't got nothing around and you see your baby in pain, you gonna spread their little cheeks and you gonna help push that boot doodle up out of them. And at the time, my baby little turd was so damn big.
She is such a
I
liar.
had to get my finger to help pull it out because he was in so much pain as a baby.
She's such a liar. Just a liar. And it's real interesting that right after she failed her lie detector test that her and this girl fell out. Her and this girl fell out, y'all, right after she failed her lie detector test. And she comes on here to try and expose herself before the girl can get any clout for exposing her. That she thought the girl was going to expose her. I don't even know who the girl is. I don't know if the girl actually came and exposed her. But Latrese Allen came on this live and exposed herself and said that she failed the lie detector test before the girl could come and do it. That's what she said. I'm going to expose myself before anybody try to do it. I fell out with this person. So if you wouldn't have never fell out with the girl, would you have came and told the world that you failed that test, or would you have lied and said you passed the test? Are you only admitting to failing the test because you got into it with her? And then you trying to make us believe that the whole test was just inconclusive and the whole thing was wrong. You selected the person. You selected to go to that facility and get your test taken. The girl says she's not the type that would expose her. Look, I'm telling you, like, what's done in the dark comes to the light. The devil will expose herself. Look what she done did. She done came up on these streets and told the world that she failed that test and now making an excuse talking about the baby was constipated because she thought old girl was going to expose her. Now, honestly, if she was my friend and we didn't went and you didn't got your test taken and you literally failed this test for, SA in your son, I think we would have fell out too. I'm almost positive we would not have been able to remain friends after that. I don't care about nothing. And then she said that this ain't the first lie detector test she done took, y'all. She said that she took a lie detector test a couple years ago. Like, how many lie detector tests are you gonna have to take? My point is, I'm gonna wrap this live up after this because it's too many people that she's falling out with. It's not like, she's the innocent person and all these people coming trying to use her for clout and this and that, this and that. No. She is falling out and having altercations and issues with far too many people for it not to be her. It can't be everyone else. You get it? It is the same with Olivia and Chrissy. It can't be everybody else. It absolutely cannot be everyone else. Eventually, you have to settle on the fact that it's you. It's you. It's nobody else but you. I don't even understand. Like, Strong Mommy Chrissy. This woman, give me the phone. Give me the phone. And he said no and got aggressive. Was you trying to snatch that phone out of his hand, Chrissy? Were you aggressively in his face? I don't know. I don't even know. But for her to tell a grown ass man to hand me the phone like that is her child tells you right there that something is not right. Something ain't right. It can't be all the other people. It has to be you. Latrese, it can't be all the people that you falling out with, honey. It got to be you. It has to be you. And the fact that you come to tell us that you failed that lie detector test because you thought she was going to tell the world you failed it and then make an excuse. Oh, it's just disgusting, honey. It is disgusting. Me, myself, and I, and my mother, and my grandmother, and my aunties, and the OGs, all of my family, the ancestors, they didn't have to do anything like that. They didn't, because they didn't tell my mom to do it, and my mom didn't tell me to do it. So that's how I know for a fact, you feel me, that the ancestors weren't doing it. You hand down what you're doing. Therefore, if my great great grandmother was doing something like that, she would have told my great grandmother, which my great grandmother would have in return told my mother, which my mother would have taught it to me. Right? Yeah. So no, that's not how it works. That's not how it get down. Girl, hell no. Y'all, she tripping. For
The
real.
twins too. See, I fed all my kids collard greens. They would eat macaroni and cheese.
You fed them collard greens. Collard greens give you the runs. I'm just saying, collard greens is a natural laxative. I'm just saying. Y'all smack that like button on the way out. This girl has been exposed, busted, and is not to be trusted. Okay? I said what I said. Feel free. Latrese Allen, Little Bitty Bugs. Y'all feel free to drop a comment down below. Y'all don't understand. Y'all be racking up them views on my shit. Y'all be racking up the goddamn everything. Just, oh my goodness. You hit the like button or the dislike button. It doesn't matter. I still get paid. I still get what I get, y'all. Y'all smack that button on the way out. I will talk to y'all later. Bye, loves.